Well, all he wanted was a Snickers bar. Those words, the final words from Otto Zehm, were revealed to a jury today in the federal trial of Spokane police officer Karl Thompson.
Fellow police officers took the stand in Thompson's trial today in what turned out to be a contentious day of testimony. Much debate still remains about what Thompson did leading up to Otto Zehm's death. KXLY4's Erik Loney was in the courtroom for day 7 of the officer on trial.
Federal prosecutors are expected to wrap up their case on Monday. Today, they called several friends and fellow officers of Karl Thompson to the stand. Officer Tim Moses was the first. Moses told a grand jury back in 2009 that Officer Thompson told him he had hit Otto Zehm in the head with a baton during the struggle. But today, Moses told the jury he didn't remember exactly what Thompson had told him that night. And he said he was intimidated into making false statements to the grand jury because he was scared, and said whatever the FBI wanted him to say because he felt threatened by potential obstruction charges. Moses testified he does remember Thompson never said Zehm lunged at him. Moses said he is the one that said lunge. Federal prosecutors alleged Thompson lied and claimed Zehm lunged at him to justify his use of force. Now, federal prosecutors also called Officer Aaron Raleigh to the stand today. He was one of the first officers on scene after Thompson, and he testified he heard Zehm's last words, "All I wanted was a Snickers bar." Raleigh also told the jury Thompson told him Zehm had assaulted him and punched him in the mouth, but Raleigh testified he did not see any injuries on Thompson's face. Thompson's defense is expected to start its side of this case early next week. Karl Thompson is expected to be the very last witness to testify. In Spokane, Erik Loney, KXLY4 HD News.
Well, Thompson is charged with lying to investigators about what happened inside that zip trip.
Tonight, for the very first time, we're hearing exactly what he told a police investigator just 4 days after the confrontation.
At one point in this first aisle, while he's on his feet, his fists are clenched and he starts boxing me. And he starts swinging both of his fists. And I do feel blows on my upper chest area. While he's doing this, I'm responding by, again, striking with the baton, but at this time, my strikes are coming up and hitting him on the shoulder, on the torso, and he's still wearing his leather jacket. I'm hitting him wherever I can, except the head, clearly being aware to try and do everything to avoid that area, because by training, we recognize that if the intent is to strike the head, that is only in the event of you're now using deadly force.
And we'll have much more of this interview coming up tonight on KXLY4 HD News at 6. You can see all of our coverage of the Thompson case in one place. Go to KXLY.com, click on the Spotlight tab. You can comment on those stories as well.